Hi there. So, there's this idea that to make the most out of a book, do talk about it, discuss it, share it with people, don't just keep it to yourself. So, it's going to stick into your head, it's going to be of impact not just to yourself, but also to the other people who come across it. So, on that note, I am going to be embarking on a journey, on a book series journey, where I'll be sharing books that I'm coming across, the lessons that I'm learning from them, and definitely give and leave a beautiful and amazing review, a very honest one for that matter, review in regards to that particular book. So, with no much delay, I am going to introduce the first book that I'll be talking about, and that book is The Stranger Who Stayed. It's by Black Majesty. That book I came across it last year, and I was just like, this is a book that I'm going to read. And I made a mental note. I have to read this book. Come what may. Luckily, this year I came across it, and as I make this video, I just finished reading it like today. Not just like no. The impact and the message in this book, I just can't keep it to myself. It's a soft copy, which means I'm not going to be holding, like showing you it, but I'm definitely going to pin it somewhere here, so that you can see it. But I did make my notes in this particular notebook of mine anyway. So there are definitely some things that were really striking, but all the lessons and everything is just fresh in my head because I just finished it, reading it like today. So the lessons are still very fresh. So what is this story about? It's definitely a love story. That's why I completed it in 2 days. Any when it comes to romance love story, I'm always there, count me in. So it's a story of Dr. Hamid and Myra, and Dr. Hamid is that years old, a cardiologist, and Myra is a 23-year-old. She just finished her university, and now she is heading home, waiting for this period before graduation. She studied fashion design before I actually forget that. So the first meetup is that same day that she's heading home from uni. She encounters a minor accident which is caused by Dr. Hamid, out of irresponsibility or something. So that is their first meetup. Not so friendly, but later on it turns out to be a very beautiful one when Dr. Hamid is the one who actually saves Myra's mom. And I don't want to give an intense spoiler, so that is just going to be it, but it has a happy ending, I promise. So let's dive into the lessons. So this is part two on the continuation on the book series, and I already introduced the book, that is The Stranger Who Stayed by Black Majesty, and I'm going to dive right into the lessons that I got from this book. Lesson number one. This is to the ladies. I'm crosser, myself included. Build something. Build something for yourself as a lady. Build your brand, own something. Just don't be the kind of a person who's just a joyrider. Okay, I'm here to support his dream. You have a dream as well. Everybody has their own dream. So it's not all about I don't know. No, all those excuses. Even if you're building him, make sure you're also building something for yourself. Don't be a joyrider. Don't be someone who's just like, okay, we just going to work. No, just have something for yourself. Myra built her own company, fashion, in the fashion industry. Dr. Mead was doing very well on his side. He had the money, everything, but for her, she chose to actually build something for herself. Like own that, go that with that in your head. I have to build something. I have to have my own thing. So take that from that book, and I'm also embracing that in personally on my own part. So build something for yourself as a lady. Lesson number two. This one, my goodness. God above it all. Involve God in everything. Involve God. This book is centered in the Muslim culture, so there's the use of Allah all the way. I hope I pronounced it well. Allah. Yes. And this book, it really makes you see the need to just be grounded, like the structure. These people are very intentional. These people pray, like they have prayer strategically. There's a structure, and it got me thinking. Honestly, we should really embrace that. That is something personally I feel pushed to just embrace it. And whatever it is that you're doing, just involve God. Like they are praying through thick and thin. Like they pray during all situations, the good, the bad, the ugly, and God always comes through for them. Allah for the Muslims. he comes through for them. That was really beautiful, and it really opened my mind, and I took that very to heart. Lesson number 3. Ladies, this book, on this one, I really feel I'm going to be favoring one side a lot. On this one, when a man wants to, he will. That is, when a man knows, he knows. This guy, Dr. Hamid, married Myra in 6 months. 6 months of meeting. My friend, all these excuses that we find ourselves just being like, he's just shy. No, if a man wants to, he will. If he needs to move the mountains, he's going to move them. So all these things about excuses, no. For me, Dr. Hamid is just my favorite, honestly. To be honest, he really embodied his character. So no more giving excuses. See you in part 3. Our continuation, part 3, on the lessons from the book The Stranger Who Stayed. Just a review, the first lesson that we had is, as a lady, build something for yourself. Build your brand, build your own thing, build whatever it is that God sent you out here to do. The second lesson was God above all Allah. Involve God in everything. When it's good, when it's ugly, in everything, just involve God. And trust to me, He's going to show up for you in ways that you just can't explain. The lesson number 3 was all about, when a man wants to, he will. When a man knows, he knows. No excuses. No excuses. Not giving excuses for people. If they want to, they're going to do it. Let's get to lesson number 4. Lesson number 4. On this one, family is everything. Like, family is such a blessing. So out there, if you have a family that really supports you, that believes in you, that is always vouching for you, that loves you, appreciate that. Don't take it for granted. My goodness, like, if you're finding that in this day and age, be grateful and thank God. And you as an individual, embark on a journey to just build a beautiful family. Like, don't just be like, strangers now are helping you more than families. Please just be the kind of a person who believes that something good can also come from my family. Like, a good family can also come from me, and build that. Because Myra's support, like the support she gets from her family, it's massive. Even if the father had an indifference at the beginning, he later transformed, and he supported her dreams. And when she was going through the highs and the lows, her family stood up for her. So family is everything. If you find a good family, thank God for it. Lesson number 5. On this one, stay true to your dreams. As a lady, as a young man out there, stay true to your dream. Don't let anything distract you out of it. Don't let, even when you find someone who has the money and all that, don't let anything distract you from it. It's your dream. It's your dream. This one I would have rejoined it with lesson number 1, that is, build something for yourself. But this one is for everybody. Stay true to your dream and don't let anything divert you. At the end, Myra actually builds her own company. She succeeds at it. She remains really solid and grounded in it, and she doesn't give up. So just stay true to it. Part 4, a continuation on lessons from the book The Stranger Who Stayed, and this is lesson number 6. Just a review. Lesson number 1 was all about build your own thing as a lady, your brand. Lesson number 2, God above it all, involve God in everything. Lesson number 3 was all about, when a man wants to, he will. When he knows, he knows. Lesson number 4 was all about staying true to your dream. And lesson number 5 was all about family. Family is everything. Lesson number 6 it's about, love takes a lot of work. Love is not all roses. Love is patience, a lot of it. So you find yourself admiring that couple out there, just like, I wish I could just have this kind of love and all that. But it takes work. There's this verse in the Bible that talks about what love is. And my goodness, when you read it, you actually realize, by the way, all along I've just heard this thing the wrong way. Because love takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work. And that's why maybe for most people, they get tired. They just like, okay, love doesn't exist and all that, because it's work. For Dr. Hamid and Myra, it wasn't all rosy, and you admire them. You're just like, okay, I love like this. But they had things that they faced. They had so many challenges, disappointments, setbacks, betrayals, and so many things. But still, they stood the test of time. They just kept on going. They knew it was going to take work. So, if you're going to embark on a journey of love, my friend, just know it's going to take a lot and a lot of work. Those are some of the lessons from the book, The Stranger Who Stayed. There are quite a lot. If you read the book, you're going to see and learn so many things. So, a little about the book, as I began by saying, it's about Dr. Amid and Myra. And this particular book, to be honest, if I'm going to rate it, I'm going to give it a 5 star, honestly, because it's a book that it's a love story, but so grounded and modest. If I'm to award the best, the most modest and decent romance book, that one is going to win. It's going to carry the day because it was so modest, it was so decent. Like, it's a book that you can just read, and after it you're just feeling refreshed. This kind of love. And something else, I big shout out to the writer, that is Back Majesty. Thank you so much for that book. It's an amazing book, and it's a book that's really definitely serving the purpose. And to anyone who's embarking or looking forward to be an author and write stories and books, please go ahead, because imagine this, a book, someone's idea is making me all this way. So just go out there and do it. And with that said, I'm going to see you in the next book review.